Imagine a town that wakes up one day, and slowly, almost overnight in the headlines, it's gone. Welcome to Centralia, the town the maps nearly erased. Today we'll separate the myth from the facts. Centralia didn't literally vanish in a single night, but a coal seam fire that started under the town in the 1960s slowly destroyed the community, triggered evacuations, buyouts, and a modern ghost town. We'll cover what started the fire, how authorities responded, why people left, and why the ground still smokes today. The most widely accepted date is May 27, 1962. That's when a trash-burning cleanup at a town dump ignited material that found a route into an abandoned coal seam below. That underground coal seam then burned out of sight and, because of tunnels and interconnected mines, began spreading beneath Centralia. Firefighters doused visible flames, but a hidden opening allowed burning material to reach the old mines. And once underground, the fire was difficult to control. Underground coal fires are stubborn. They can smolder for decades because coal seams are insulated, have oxygen through fissures, and stretch for miles. Centralia's mine network and a failure to fully extinguish or seal the fire in the early 1960s let it spread. Experts estimated the affected area would continue burning for generations, possibly centuries at current rates. Centralia was a typical small mining town, family homes, businesses, a school. As the fire spread, residents began noticing sinkholes, hot steam vents, and dangerous fumes. By the late 1970s, 1980s, the situation escalated. Utility lines were damaged, roads warped, and health concerns rose. This wasn't just geology, it was people losing homes, neighbors leaving, and a fragmented community. As the hazard grew, federal and state action followed. In the early 1980s, the U.S. Office of Surface Mining allocated funds for relocation. Tens of millions of dollars to buy properties and move people out. Offers began in the mid-1980s, and later condemnation procedures were used to acquire remaining properties for safety reasons. Here's the headline truth. Centralia didn't vanish overnight. It declined over decades. But media shorthand and the eerie images, steam rising from roads, crumbling foundations, made it feel instant. Most residents moved in the 1980s and 1990s. The borough's population fell from over 1,000 in the 1960s to single digits in recent decades. Today, Centralia is largely a ghost town. Most buildings were demolished. Sections of Route 61 were closed and rerouted, and warning signs mark off hot zones. The fire still burns underground, and officials warn people not to trespass. The ground can be unstable and emit toxic gases. State agencies explicitly advise against visiting unsafe areas due to subsidence and gas hazards. Centralia left a big cultural mark. It's a frequent subject for documentaries, magazine features, and online mythology. It's also often linked to pop culture works about abandoned towns and foggy ruins. For example, filmmakers referenced Centralia when crafting cinematic atmospheres. Some links are direct, others exaggerated. But the real story matters most: a community altered by an invisible fire. Centralia teaches multiple hard lessons: the danger of underground coal fires, the consequences of unmanaged waste and mine closure, and the human cost when government response is delayed or insufficient. It's also a reminder that environmental hazards can be slow, invisible, and irreversible. If this surprised you, share the video and tell me in the comments, would you ever visit a place like Centralia? Or is some history best left alone? Hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more unbelievable real stories.